Have you ever wondered on the ground where you are standing what is exactly beneath it? We always look upward toward the sky, but history's biggest secret is not above but buried below. In old stories, mention is found of hidden paths, such paths that were made to escape from destruction, where worship was done and where great governments hid their deep secrets. The Turkish city Derinkuyu, where 20,000 people lived inside the ground. America's those ancient stories where people, to escape destruction, went down below, and Russia's that restricted mountain inside which the world's biggest complex has been built. These three different places, but all point toward one same truth. Humans have always hidden their secrets, their mysteries beneath the ground. What is in this depth after all? And who is still stopping from going there today? Welcome once again to Nobel's creation. Viewers, beneath the ground, a hidden world's first solid proof in the 1960s. In Turkey came forward. In Cappadocia, a man was repairing his house. He broke a wall and saw that behind it, not foundation stones but a tunnel, was that tunnel moving forward into paths, dividing deeper into the ground, kept descending. What he discovered was the entrance of such a city which for centuries was closed, whose existence was forgotten. Today, we know this place by the name of Derinkuyu. This beneath the ground, approximately 280 feet deep, is present, and according to current knowledge, up to 18 level spread is. Archaeologists' estimate is that in it at one time, 20,000 people could fit, where families, livestock, food storage, and water for space also was. Practically this a small town equal was, but completely beneath the ground, hidden. Its structure and design, quite astonishing, is narrow paths, big communal halls into open, round stone doors, from which some weight half a ton is. Ventilation shafts through many levels passing fresh air used to bring. Some so deep are, as if modern high-rise towers inverted were made. Here wells presente from which water taken was. Storage rooms, kitchens, and small chapels, all that volcanic stone incarved were. Derinkuyu hurriedly dug any temporary shelter was not. This a completely functioning city was, which beneath the ground long time life to sustain for properly engineered was. But this made how was this still a mystery? Is carving a room in volcanic stone is understandable, but millions of cubic feet of stone to dig out to make rooms strong, such air shafts to cut which even today work, and all this only with hand tools to do. This is not an ordinary thing. Archaeologists say that it around 100 BC, meaning about 2,100 years before, was dug, but still ventilation shafts precision and removed stones such large volume those tools with match does not, which historians say that at that time available were. Modern engineers have accepted that even today such structures to cut and maintain a very big challenge will be. But after all, it was made. Why? This common explanation this is that this a shelter has worked in history. If seen then, Cappadocia on again and again attacks happened, which Persians, Byzantines, and Mongols did. Beneath the ground disappearing ability, a strong defense is. From this concept, seen then, Derinkuyu, a big bunker, was such a place where thousands of people above danger from Buchne escaping weight could. But this explanation, this thing's answer does not give that. If purpose only for short time shelter taking was then, here places of worship and wineries why built were? Meaning purpose whatever was, temporary shelter was not. Some researchers, this suggestion also give that stone incarved religious places spiritual importance toward also. Point. Some say that Derinkuyu, layer by layer, generation after generation increased, was Derinkuyu 1960s, until unknown remained. Therefore not that it destroyed was, but because its entrance paths closed done were. For centuries above living people to know even was not that their homes exactly below ever a complete city inhabited was. Even now, it's some parts closed and some paths blocked. Archaeologists suspect that here, even deeper levels present could be, but their map never made was. Here locals claim is that these tunnels, miles far spread which Derinkuyu to Cappadocia's other underground cities, mutually connect, exactly like nowadays highways, but underground. If this true is, then until now whatever revealed has happened. This system's only a small part is. Derinkuyu may be biggest and most famous, but this alone is not. This only a door is a very big underground. Networks, a buried world, which central Turkey beneath spread, is and which even today completely understood not. If Cappadocia's tunnels kept people safe, then in Mexico ancient pyramids, beneath tunnels were closed in a very strange way. Teotihuacan's ruins beneath, which once more than 100,000 people's city was. Archaeologists such underground paths discovered which almost 2,000 years since deliberately hidden were kept. The most famous discovery in 2003 happened when heavy rains. Temple of the Feathered Serpent near a sinkhole created. Local archaeologist Sergio Gomez himself into that pit went down, and an entrance found which was intentionally large stones with sealed was. Inside entering he realized that such a tunnel into had entered which directly pyramids beneath goes. This path approximately 330 feet spread was and temple's exact center. Beneath some closed rooms on end happened. Gomez and his team discovered this only an architectural wonder was not but a mystery, which still experts in confusion puts. Tunnel inside offerings were present in which jade meaning green, precious stone, shells and thousands. Valuable things included were. In these from fine pottery to strange figurines included were. But most disturbing discovery, those rooms inside gathered liquid. Mercury was which light in. Sparkling water like shine was. Doing. Any ancient pre-Columbian culture underground tunnels in mercury. Why bring and seal wood? This substance rare and extremely toxic is, and its mining for very hard effort required is. For decades no one believed that mercury, America in used was until these rooms inside its confirmation was done. Some researchers say that this substance, underworld river or lake symbol was a mirror-like surface which life and death between boundary shows. Others, it earth beneath made a cosmic landscape part of consider, a universe's sacred small model, where transformation rituals performed were. Tunnel engineering this mystery even deeper makes its walls, carefully ground pyrite and hematite, with coated were. These such materials were which torchlight in star-filled sky, like seen present did. Here reflective minerals with covered orb marks also found were which may be planets or stars. Show for were. This Derinkuyu like a hidden shelter was not. This carefully made a complete underworld was a such place where priests, rulers darkness in descended, so that creation stories again live could and gods with talk could. Tunnel ancient time deliberately closed was. Large stones path blocked had and almost 2,000 years for access closed was. Whoever closed did he this believe wanted that anyone again enter not could, but it build also very much effort required would have. Volcanic rock in path cut, decorative minerals with walls, decorate and mercury far regions. From bring this normal work was not. These all planned hidden works were. Teotihuacan's pyramids were not just monuments that rise toward the sky, but also gateways that dive into the earth. Above, avenue of the dead, spread for miles. Below, hidden tunnels, created rivers, stars and cosmic worlds, which ordinary citizens never could see. This duality, above open landscape, below hidden rituals, shows a culture where secrecy was as important as power. In Peru's Andes mountain range, Chavín de Huántar's location shows us something even more strange. Such tunnels, which human mind to transform, for created were. Chavin de Huantar, a ceremonial center was which, 1200 to 500 BC between. Speak on was, first look, its stone temples Andes, other ancient places like, look do, but surface beneath, meaning below galleries and paths. A such network is which, this region in nowhere else, found does, these tunnels, neither thousands of people, for living were nor rulers, to hide for, these were, sound, light and human perception, to manipulate for designed, were, yes this place, study who archaeologists did, they these galleries echoing rooms, and disorienting labyrinths, call did, some paths so narrow, are that one person hardly pass, can, others suddenly large, rooms in open do where sound, call if you do then that same sound, from every direction back, come feels, in 1992 farmers, a group in China's Zhejiang province, pond drain decide did, generations from water, a natural pit fill was, and local people think, did that this just a natural thing is, but when water pump out, done then what thing came out, it everyone shocked did, pond beneath a very large hand-carved, cave's entrance was and this alone, was not, next few years, 24 more such rooms, discover were done which now, long U caves name known are, each chamber very large is, high ceilings, wide halls, and walls on hand tool, clear marks present are, but its constructions no historical, record no writing no local, history present is, feels, as if a ancient civilization, a complete underground complex, carved did and then their existence, every trace erased did, long U cave scale truly, astonishing is, different rooms, 100 feet up tall are, whose floor so large is, that in them aircraft hangars, also fit can, inside, carefully made is, every surface, same chisel marks show does, overall it estimated is that, about 1 million cubic meter stone, remove had to be done, modern tools with also this, a very big work is, modern technology with also, this almost impossible like, feels, archaeologists say, that these at least 2,000 years, before carved were, but, any record in mention, not, ancient China like civilization, which record keeping in very careful, was such big project history, from disappear how did, some say these stone quarries were, but if so then walls, decorative chisel marks with, finish why were, and these rooms completely empty, why are no debris no artifacts, this mystery still mystery, remains, earth beneath always humans, that thing hide has which, most important is, cities, weapons, and maybe such secrets, which knowing us permission, not given is, darkness in buried are, waiting are that they, dug out be, hope this video, you people like and share, fully will do, your love-filled, comments for very thanks, meet in next amazing video.